I hope that by this stage you've been able to learn a lot, and I hope you're just not learning alone, but you're also sharing what you've learned with your friends and even your family, so that they can be able to learn more about abuse and they can be able to defend themselves against injustices.
Won't go speechless.
Today we're going to talk about the signs, so that if you don't know whether you're in a trauma bond, you can be able to open your eyes and see that I am in an abusive relationship, and try to begin the steps and the stages that will help you walk towards living a healthy relationship with healthy people. The signs of trauma bonding include the denial of other people's faults. Accepting that someone you love is at fault is a really, really hard thing, especially when you're having a trauma bond. You see that person as the best person there ever is, there ever was, and there ever will be. But most of the time, those people are actually at fault, and they're just using and misusing you. The second thing is justification of their actions. You tell yourself, he shouted at me because I poured the tea on the table, or he embarrassed me because I wasn't dressed appropriately enough. You find yourself having that feeling of you need to justify this person's actions so that they look innocent in the eyes of other people. But in actual sense, they are as guilty as charged. You just can't see it. The third thing is increasing isolation from support structures. A person who is in a trauma bond or who is being emotionally abused will find themselves most of the time distancing themselves with other people who are considered as support structures. Support structures include your loved ones, which are your family and your friends. And you find out that these people, since they have a clear eyesight and they're not blinded by love, they can clearly see that this is an emotionally abusive relationship and you need to walk out of it. And most people, especially if they're close to you, they'll always try their best not to see you hurt. So they'll talk to you about this relationship. They'll try to help you see that you're in an emotionally abusive relationship, and they'll even try to help you leave. And this can sometimes be so annoying. And you'll find yourself cutting them off because you're like, they don't want our relationship to succeed. And another sign, since you will have cut off the people who are supporting you, your support structure, you'll end up depending on the abuser because you are now already in a trauma bond. You are craving for their love, you're craving for their attention. If a person really loves you, then attention, care, and love is something that flows naturally. But if you find yourself that you are actually craving for their love, it means that they have actually distanced themselves from you so that you can be able to start thinking about them constantly or feeling disturbed about their absence. And in the end, you will have dependence to them because you'll always want to be close to the abuser. You'll always want to hear praises from them. You'll always want to hear what they have to say about things. And this kind of abuse, the back and forth, isn't something that you're supposed to be doing. And in the next episode, I'll be teaching you more about the narcissistic personality disorder. We'll talk about who a narcissist is and their characteristics, and how to know that you are dating a narcissist. Until then, have a great evening. Bye.